Are you lot all playing like Overwatch or something?
Probably.
I will bugger off then.
Okay.
Hi. Alright. Try to do unhost. Maybe. Hello. How's the audio? Sorry, can you like hear me over this snug space Toho music? Yeah. Presumably, right? Audio is fine. Alright. Apparently I have a blocked nose. I didn't realise that. I didn't have one yesterday. Hello there. Hi. Tonight, by the way, I've found my first year of university pre-drinks glass. It fits a whole bottle of whatever in it, and I found Bulmers in the fridge, so we have, like, cider today. Hello. Yeah. That tastes like cider out of a ginormous IKEA glass. Oh my, I'm okay. I'm okay. Apparently I've got something at the back of my throat. But other than that, I'm doing alright. How are you? Ooh, sealed deck daily. Ooh. Ooh, time dilation sealed deck. Okay. Well, your face looks a bit fatter because of your beard. Thanks, Bonfire. You really know how to speak to me. Hello, thank you. Alright then. So this is a time dilation daily, which means cards like Warcry are a bit better. But also just good cards are better. So if we can only get 10, I want to grab a Shrug. Shrug is good. If it's only 10 cards, I could go Rampage, because we'll cycle through it every 2 turns. Especially with Shrug. So we could do Shrug, Rampage, any other Shrug-it-offs. No. Shrug, Rampage, Disarm, Disarm, Metallicize. There's our, like, defense. And I guess we don't have a curse, so Clash isn't actually the worst thing in the world. Normally you'd have a curse at this point. And might want a Burning Pact just to be able to exhaust. I've still got more cards, do I? Okay. Just an armaments then, maybe? Bit of block? Yeah. Seems pretty good. Attack, 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 attack. Draw, 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 draw. Hello there. Do they still have playtester art? You can disable playtester art. Or you can enable it if you want. It's up to you. Hello there. I don't think I have it. Don't you have to beat Ascension 20 to unlock art? I don't remember where you put it on. You can put playtester art on here. Like... Some of this art's pretty cool. Alright. I'm also going to turn my Toho music up a bit. He's quiet. I do not understand why. It's Snug Spice. This album's called Rest Time, which is nice. I'm going to disable this because I don't know what cards look like. Card? Oh. I should have enabled that ages ago. That's pretty handy. Huh. Alright. Yeah, hello there. Not Tech-It. We'll be doing Tech-It next week at some point, I'm sure. You should do a run of it someday. Maybe. The trouble with that is, I don't know what any of those cards do. So, you know, it makes it a bit difficult to do anything at all. You know what? Maybe Clash was an awful idea. I don't think it actually does anything here. I don't think it's likely to do anything. So go exhaust that and hope we only draw attacks. And then we draw it again, because our deck's tiny. Learning experience. I think what we're going to do is we're going to remove Clash at the first opportunity. Clearly that was a dead card, so just wipe that. So we have a 9-card deck with Rampage in it. And it actually goes down to a 7-card deck, because these exhaust. So that's pretty strong. Okay, link this song. It's Rest Time by Snug Space. What does this do? This is 15. That's fine. Music's too loud now, is that true? How about now? Is that any better? Hello, Willen. Hello. Take this slowly. You're making an Osu map and pushing for ranked on it. Good to see. What are you doing the song with? Better now. Okay. Oh. Hello. Well, armaments are metallicized. We've got enough block now. And we'll just disarm him. Deep in Abyss. What, the intro? Oh. Because I never actually watched that show. Though I'm aware it was meant to be really good. AKA you can DT it. The BPM is not a relevant thing to whether or not you can DT it. It's the AR. If the AR is lower than 9, I don't want to play it with double time. Someone is yelling things outside your home. Yell back at them, but harder. This is pointless. There's no point in using that. Unless we were to armaments it, but I think that might also be pointless. Yeah, I know it's meant to be good. I know a lot of people talking about it when it was airing. But I want Juggernaut. Yeah. This will be what we need to use to kill the boss. I don't know, I also kind of got spoiled to what happens in it, so it makes me want to watch it less. I was a bit upset about that. You got a new fountain pen. A nice pilot. I liked Parker pens when I was younger. I thought they made like the nice ones. Aren't pilot the ones that like hurt your hands? I used to have a problem, I don't know which brand it was, but it was the one that the school wanted us to buy when we were doing that. But I don't know what it was, but that pen like cut into my hand a bit whenever you were trying to write with it. It was pretty horrible. We can do this. Oh, that's just lovely. Could we have gotten the kill there? I don't think I was paying much attention to it. I think I didn't realise that we were doing 8 damage a hit. I got spoilt while it was airing as well. I was planning on watching it when it had finished. But then someone was like, haha, Lamau. Blah blah blah. And I was like, oh. Guess I'm not gonna watch it now. I think we want metallicize. You also have a few rotring devices? Oh wait, did I have armor? I had armaments. That was dumb. Could have armaments the Juggernaut there for more damage. Iron Wave and Juggernaut's such a good combo. Should we take another one? I think we should. It does way more damage than it looks like it's going to do. Hello there. You have a brass pen that uses G2 cartridges. I don't know what G2 cartridges are, if I'm honest. They sound posh. Hello there. Hi. How is everyone? Oh, pen nib. That's why I'm going to take Bag of Prep. 2 card draw. It's very good. You can take my draw potion. Ooh. Oh, that's very good on this run. Because we're taking a ton of damage. That's very helpful. Pilot G2s. Okay. I don't really know anything about fountain pens. Just that I had to use them at school to learn to write. Oh, it's a daily, you're not meant to take any damage, are you? I always forget that. I just play it like it's a normal run. Might as well get that going. I had armaments in my hand again. I shouldn't be allowed to take armaments if I'm going to forget about it every time. Uniball? I don't know what you mean. But yeah, Iron Wave hits for its damage plus 7 because of Juggernaut. Because Juggernaut makes you do damage whenever you deal block. And this thing gives you block and damage. So it just does like a ton. It's very good. And then we've also got Metallicize giving us damage every turn, so... we're doing block and damage constantly. Just start like getting everything out of our deck that isn't Rampage now. Oh, we're down to a Rampage only deck now actually. G2's a ballpoint refill, really nice for their low cost. Exhume? Exhume's another disarm. Yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Ballpoint is in like the cheap little pens you can get for like 99p. I didn't know you could refill those. Or do you mean, like, posh ballpoints, I'm assuming? There's a couple 2 elite parts. This one here, looking a bit nicer. Similar but a lot better. Okay, well we know you're attacking. Let's get another disarm out there. So he shouldn't be doing much damage at all now. And we can just, like, chew on him. We should probably get rid of Whirlwind as well. Although, it's probably the only AoE we're going to need, isn't it? Like, for the whole game. Might be worth upgrading it. It is good music, yeah. Problem with Snug Space... Does Flex work in this deck? The problem with Snug Space is, like, they only have, like, an hour and a half worth of songs. So we're going to have to switch songs later. I normally don't like taking Flex, but we have a fair bit of draw on a really small deck. So it's quite likely it could actually do good things. I'm going to take it just to be fun. What are you all up to? I can't tell. Let's just be passive about it. We had another energy. We definitely had another energy there, it doesn't matter. We had Whirlwind still. Very posh. Yeah. Pens can get really expensive. If you want to get those really big ones. Oh, look at this. 9 times 3. 9 times 4 even, because we have Runic Dome. That's good. Combust. Or remove. I don't think we need to remove anything. I think our deck's fine. We could take something from here. Or a trip or something, but... Who's our boss? It's Champ. Trip doesn't really matter here, because we're doing a lot of stuff with Juggernaut, which doesn't... They don't care if you're vulnerable or not with that. Combust... Oh, Combust's really good. We have self-forming clay, so whenever we take damage, we get 3 block. This gives us damage. So on turns where the enemy's attacking, we'll take 1 health, but we'll gain essentially +2 health out of it. Which is nice. Ah, that would have been nice. We found a limited edition near brand new Mont Blanc. That sounds very posh, yes. Alright, that should be fine. You're rotoring... I was rotoring the brand. I thought you, like, misspelt rotating or something. That makes more sense. Your mech pencil is $45. The pen was $40, and the new pilot pen's $35. Yeah, I've seen them. You can go into, like, your favorite supermarket or whatever, and they'll sell, like, they'll have, like, a glass case with, like, a £200 pen in it. I don't know why everyone's talking about pens. It's apparently the conversation of the day. But yeah, even just, like, the supermarket you can buy expensive pens in. I don't know, it's not really the supermarket. What's WH Smith? Because it's not a supermarket. I think what we want to do, right? We want to use this for 2 energy. We might have been able to get away with using another one though. Supermarket pens. I'm not thinking of a supermarket, but I can't think of a better name for it. Do you have WH Smith? They sell, like, stationery, I guess? It's a stationery shop. Like a razor pens. I mean, this is the pen I've got on my desk. It's a, Z Grip Smooth. It's clicky. It was like a $5 for a pack of 10 or something. It was pretty good. Hope he wasn't attacking. Oh. Oh, he was attacking, but he wasn't doing any damage. You say trash pen, but I can't write. My writing's really bad. So it doesn't matter what kind of pen I use. I just, like, avoid using handwriting at all possible. I don't think we need Immolate, do we? We have Whirlwind and Combust. I'd rather have Immolate than Whirlwind and Combust, but I'm fine with them. Let's make Exhume always playable. Because right now it's a bit of a dead. You're furious you came up with that pen. Am I? Are you? It's just a pen. I'm aware that you can buy nice posh pens, but I do computer science. The last thing I need is a high quality pen. Not using free pens. I have, I don't know where. I have, like, orange pens I got from, like, my exam hall. They sell you, like, pens. Oh, they give you free pens. They don't sell them to you. So in case you've, like, forgotten, you can go in and grab it. Just buy regular pens for 10 cents and draw stuff with them. Like, the super cheap pens I don't use, because they, like, you can't write with them, you know? But, like, I'm not going to spend £58 on a pen. Just, like, a clicky one is fine. It's fun because it clicks when you use it repeatedly. And that's just fantastic. Don't need 2 rampages. Are you ready to spin the wheel, chat? Oh, looks like I have a curse now. That's just lovely. I just don't need a pen. I never write. I don't ever write, ever. I have literally no need for a pen in my life. At all. They're very cheap options that are usable. I know. Oh, I didn't have any. I probably should have checked. Oh, it's just decay. That's fine. Oh, I can turn up my Toho music again now. I don't know if that's too loud. I actually have no idea how it sounds on all your ends. Yeah, everyone likes the clicking sound. Do you not like this? Does that not excite you? Do you not listen to that and go like, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you for this content. I'm not going to need more than 10 block. You're thinking of getting a bolt action pen, so you can like send it directly at people, right? Would deal a lot of damage, I'm imagining. Oh well. Thank you for getting a semi-auto pen. Have you seen the pen guns you can get? They're just fantastic. You can shoot them at 1,000,000 times a second. They're very fast. They get your APM way up there. Pen clicking ASMR stream. Hell yeah. Get out of here, fire breathing. Let's remove that curse. Or is an upgrade more likely to be useful? Because we can exhaust with burning parrots. We could upgrade armaments, but it wouldn't do much. Nah, just remove. I'd say this is getting a bit loud now. Not in a bad way, but like in a it could get worse way. Bolt marrow with that. You're making a nuclear throne reference. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, there's no way of knowing if he's doing a big attack there or a micro attack. Here he's probably doing a micro. This enemy, if you didn't know, he does like one big attack or like one small attack many times. So disarm destroys that, but disarm doesn't really do much if he's... just get that. Disarm doesn't do much if he's doing a big attack. Like that was one big attack, but we could just block through it. Nice. Do I want another shrug? I think I do. Because now we've got like enough block for like, we have 3 shrugs, right? Yeah. So our deck's kind of just good at this point. We could remove Whirlwind now. I don't think we're going to need it. Except for like the Snake Elite, I guess. Could remove Armaments. We're barely playing it. I kind of like that. Removing armaments? Yeah. Let's just try and block fully here. I don't know what he's doing. We'll try and figure it out. So he's probably debuffing here. I have no way of actually knowing. But probably debuffing. Yeah. Is there any point in spamming disarm on him? Not yet, I think. We ideally want to get down to just Rampage in our deck by like exhausting stuff over and over and over again. And then every turn we'll just play Rampage, draw, Rampage, draw, Rampage, draw. That's the plan. Alright, we now have a small enough deck where we can draw Rampage every turn. And the boss is on 2 health. And died from natural causes, so... Not the fastest deck in the world, I guess. Could grab a double tap. I don't think we want double tap, but we could grab it. If we wanted it. Double tap with Rampage isn't the worst thing in the world. But... Nah. We just get Sozy, we have all these. I like... I like this path. It's a very specific path, but it's got like a lot of question marks on it. If you have less cards than your draw, do you draw more cards when you play them? What do you mean? What does this mean? Ah, perfect. If I have... Well, you'll see in a second. We'll exhaust down to like nothing in this deck. Hopefully. We can play Whirlwind here, I think. Nice. And now we just block repeatedly. If you have less cards than your draw, do you draw more cards when you play them? I still don't know what that means. If you have 2 cards left in your deck, but draw 5 a turn, do you redraw a card after you play it? No, you can't... if you have, I don't know, 5 machine learnings or something that lets you draw plus 5 cards a turn, but you only have 2 cards in your whole deck, you'll just keep drawing... You'll draw those 2 cards, and then that's it. You'll play the 2 cards, then you'll have no cards in your hand. You can't... It doesn't, like, stack up. It does all the drawing, and then you can play. But if those 2 cards are draw a card, then you will draw the one that's just been discarded over and over again in, like, a loop. It's a way to get an infinite. Is to get stuff like Dropkick, that draws a card, but is free. And you just loop that over and over and over again in a deck where it's just Dropkicks. You have 2 Dropkicks. You have one in your hand, one in your discard pile, and you just play them over and over again, infinitely. Now, what do you think they're doing here? I'm looking for a Juggernaut. That works as well. I'll bring Disarm back. There's Juggernaut. Oh, I hadn't considered it, but self-forming clay gives us block at the start of each turn. So we're actually doing 14 damage a turn from Juggernaut. 1 set of 7 from Metallicize, and 1 set of 7 from self-forming clay. That's pretty cool. I think I want strength, don't I? Yeah. Never mind, I have Sozi. I just removed a thing for no reason. Juggernaut's really good, yeah. That was pointless. I was like, oh yeah, I definitely don't want a fire pot. 20 damage isn't like kind of useless here. How to balance reserve shooter for pyro, or is it already balanced? I don't know. I'm not really the person to ask. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. Like, does it still matter? I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it since they changed it. We shouldn't take damage here, right? Nice. Do I want corruption? No. I normally want corruption, but not in a 16-card deck with 5 energy. I don't think we need it. We don't even have, like, anything else that would work with it. Hello. What do you think he's doing? He's either doing, like, 42... or... Does he do 10 times 3? I forget. Thanks, Frank. I think we want this for the block, like as weird as it sounds. Yeah, we should be good. Are the enemies smaller than usual? We have Preserved Insect, which makes elites start with like, yeah, 25% less health. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we should have played that for the block. Nope, doesn't matter. He was just putting burns in our deck. Nice. Sure. You mean graphically smaller? Yeah. It literally makes them smaller. It makes elites smaller and also lowers their health pool. That's fine. Our deck's small enough we should be able to get Juggernaut next turn. Yeah. Especially with all this draw. It's situational, it's the worst shotgun unless someone blast jumps at you. Like, it's like, does it matter though? Like, does every weapon need to be the shotgun? Or is it okay to have some bad weapons? I think that's a relevant question. Let you... just use Whirlwind, that's fine. That is like Whirlwinds suddenly become useful again because we're having like a lot of spare energy. It lets us sink all our energy into just doing damage. Instead of having stuff left over. It's very efficient. Oh, do I want... I don't want Pommel, no. Wouldn't be the worst thing with all our energy, but it wouldn't be necessarily very useful. Okay, we're gonna draw Juggernaut next turn, along with a bunch of block. So I think we just... Did you see that? My card just like glowed yellow. Didn't really want to be exhausted. You think every weapon should have a clear purpose? Why does Demo Man have like 800 long swords that don't do anything? I played that in the wrong order. Like, have you ever used any of them, other than just, oh, I think I'll use this today? I think there's a lot of weapons in the game that have, like, no use, they're just there as an option. What circles do you listen to? Right now we're listening to Snug Space, but I think it's going to run out soon. We're going to have to start switching over. Might put some Misky Works on. Quite like Misky Works. Yeah, this deck is going to be fine, I think. You change the swords up a lot. Yeah, but like, they don't realistically do much of a difference from each other. They're just, it's another version of the sword, you know? It's like, oh, this one takes 2 hits, this one takes 3 hits, but it makes you a bit faster, you know? None of them really have any, you know, it's just another sword. It's which sword will I use, not which melee will I use, you know? I am going to hit you. Play some Sabaton or Powerwolf. I don't know, I kind of like the chill Tohos. That's the rocket launchers, is it? I thought people kind of like all the rocket launchers. Except for the Liberty launcher, nothing sucks. It's just very, very bad. Song's nice. We don't need 2 combusts. Do I want to upgrade? Wait, who are we fighting? Is it Donu? No. This is a whirlwind upgrade or a remove flex. Which I don't think we need to do. I think flex has been completely okay. We have so much draw. Perhaps even upgrade Burning Pact. No, Disarm. What am I talking about? Definitely Disarm. I thought we'd upgraded that by now. Disarm is like exactly what we want on this boss. Shibian's superb. We can put Shibian on. We just listened to it so much, I thought we'd change things up. Let's kill the ads. Alright, it's looped around now. Let me try and find some, Misky. Misky works. Don't know how loud this is gonna be. I think we can turn it up a little bit. Oh, Battle Trance. This gives us 4 health on the boss fight. Doesn't seem that good, if I'm honest. Could remove Twin Strike. Panache. Spot Weakness? We don't need Spot Weakness. It's do we want Metallicize against the Awakened one? And I think the answer is we don't need it. Right. Disarm I'll take. Dreamcatcher would let us add a card there, maybe. We don't need that, we don't need that. Okay, we genuinely buy Pentagraph for the 4 health then, because we're not going to do anything else. We nab a Panache, and then remove it. I don't know, we didn't need to do anything there. I just like doing that because it's fun. Upgrade the Disarm. We don't need Panache because we're fighting the Awakened one. There's no point. So we Juggernaut, Disarm... Wait, did I disarm him? Fuck. I meant to disarm the boss, I hit the wrong one. That's a shame. No, just Metallicize. I meant to disarm him, but I like moved my cursor too quickly and clicked on the ad instead. We'll just disarm him again. We have -7 strength in him, I think we'll be fine. You hate this burp boy? What's wrong with him? He's just trying his best. We definitely want at least 1 Metallicize out there for the damage a turn. Might as well drink this, I guess. Let me just do this, right? He just wants to sleep. That's why he's called the Awakened one. We've just like woken him up. He's like, what the heck? What have I done to deserve this? I'm now just trying to Burning Pact down to our good cards. I don't believe the burp. He's trying his best. Alright, now our deck is just Shrug It Off and Juggernaut. I think. Sorry, Shrug It Off and Rampage, I should say. We don't want Battle Trance anymore. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but I think we'll be fine. Maybe. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Cool. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, Snowbully. Let's do a silent run then. That was a good warm-up. Smelly? Smenly? My god. The worst of all the dwarves. Do we cut a strike? Grab potions and do elites? Grab potions and do elites would be the correct path, I imagine. I like this path, right? Fights, couple question marks, we pick up some good cards on the way here. Go to an elite. Question mark, elite. 2 elites, one after the other. But if we get to here and we're like no health, we can bugger off and go elsewhere. That's fine. We try that. That's like the general strategy on floor 1, isn't it? Just to try and get cards to kill the elites, and then move on from there. Regardless of if they fit in your deck or not. Do this properly. Should kill you next turn. Nice. Alright, we've upgraded one of our potions already. None of these kill the elites. Those are all very bad. Oh, Phoenix. Thank you. Thank you for the 16 months.
Hello everyone.
Hello? How's it shaking? It feels weird not having Juggernaut anymore. I feel like our blocks should be doing damage. Ow. Very good. We have you. This, if we upgrade it, will help a lot. This is bad against... This isn't very good against Gremlin Knob, unless we draw it on turn 1. It's not very good against the sentries. It's fine against Lagavulin. This is good against all of them. Not great, but good. We could remove just a strike. Now we definitely want to grab something else to replace that. Was there a shop before? No. You are dead now. I wonder if we should have hit the other one with a poison. It's hard to tell. Flying knee is okay against the elites. Well, you have a presentation on Monday. How do you impress all the students? What is the presentation on? What are you presenting? You would probably impress them by not reading off a script if you want to know how to like actually do that, but I don't know. Canvas method, waiting for your expertise. Canvas method is in you're doing Java FX and you're drawing to the canvas, or what? What do you mean? Explosive potion saves 10 health here. I think that was the right decision. Dagger spray or sucker punch. Dagger spray. Okay, so now we're set up for the elites fine. We have like some okay attack commons. Would have been a nice turn to draw some of those cards we just added. Might want to be willing to fire potion that wizard. It's a method of building business model. Okay. Want to kill the wizard. I wish we would draw the dagger spray that we added to our deck for this like exact reason. It's fine if you want to show up right at the end after we're weakened. Wow. Wait, did I hit you? I meant to hit you. Whoops. Christ. That was a little misplayed. No one... Excuse me? I would not recommend shitting yourself. Don't do that. Do the opposite of that. And don't do the opposite of that either. Just keep your trousers on. People will appreciate you for that. Perfect. Just don't give us, like, regret or something. That's fine. We could have taken the regret earlier. Alright, we've got a decent little elite killing deck here. Flying the upgrade's okay. Do we have anything we want to get out? Probably not, right? We just hit him. Oh, that's lovely. Potion saves 14 health here. Potion saves not enough health here. We're currently living with like 1 health. Alright, we did not draw the cards in the order we needed to. Go to the fire potion. Do you want the 8 damage? I think we needed the damage there. Oh. Okay. Are we dead? They're doing 12, we have more than 12, so no. That wasn't an exciting question mark. I would have liked to be healed, if possible. Should get dagger spray though. Do it in this order. Weak potion is pretty good. Deadly poison isn't very good against this boss. Deflect stops us from dying. Nice. So we might be dead here. I wouldn't be that confused if we did die. But we'll see. We'll try our best. We still have our potion, which is like 20 block if we need it to be. That's full block. We shouldn't be taking damage next turn, I think. Right? Next turn, though, anything could happen. But we have to drink our potion or we die. Unless we poison stab you, and then weaken you, you'll be doing like 7. Dangerous. At the beginning of your uni education, you had a presentation and thought, hoo hoo, I'm going to make a great show for my fellow economics students. Unfortunately, my fellow economics students didn't give a crap about your presentation. So you shied and read the rest of your script. Okay. Sounds like you came across some students. That's what it sounds like to me. Students of the economic variety. This is the correct play here. Monitor potion next turn. Nope. God, this ghost potion is lasting. Wow, we survived that whole thing with still with our ghost in the jar. That was surprising. And this bloke just kills us. Oh, we even have the poison stab to make Noxious get good fast. But why did you choose economics, out of curiosity? I'd like a cloak and dagger, please. You're playing a very dangerous game. None of these are cloak and dagger. Okay. We heal, or do we upgrade Noxious? I think we have to heal. Because a possible plan is to Ghost in the Jar on his first big turn. But we'll see how that goes. Do I want to Ghost in a Jar here? I think we do. He is going to go down to 79, and he splits at about 45. I just got a bubble in my nose. Shocked me. He's going down to 79. This would make him go down to... I'm not comfortable playing Neutralize there. Oh, 78 even. My bad. We're close enough. Is he splitting here? Yes. Not really where I want him to split, to be honest, but whatever. This is when it's very dangerous, because we could draw none of our blocks and die. You know? My new favourite game. None of our blocks and die. Hit the wrong one. Oh well. I'll live with my mistake. Any of these cards would have been better than 3 slimed. Well, slime boss. Hello. Hi, Kremikoth. We died on exact health, by the way. If we'd have drawn literally like anything, we wouldn't have died. Oh well. That's what the slime boss does. He fills your deck with trash. Ooh. There's a 4 elite path. I'm gonna do the 4 elite path. We're probably gonna die here, by the way. Like... Defect's pretty good against the Lagavulin, but he's not very good at the others. Oof. Hello. Streamlines the early damage card you do want to see though. So that's nice. cut a strike, take a capacitor, take a cool-headed. I'm okay with all that. The cultists are good boys, they're just trying their best. Why do you only have 9 health? That's not nice. All we need now is 58 defrags. Take static. Should get streamlined. Wow. He now does 8 damage to himself whenever he hits us, which is pretty nice. Did we take Claw? Because we just got Kunai. I can't imagine we'd want Claw. What boss are we fighting? Slime boss. No, we don't want Claw. Creative AI isn't very good either, to be honest. It's kind of fun. But it's expensive, and it's not going to do anything right now. It's not going to be useful in the boss fight or any other floor fights. Boot sequence is useless against all the elites. Claw is... It's not what we want, I think. We could just do a few less elites and upgrade, like, Zap. I don't know. We'll try the elites. Like, I'm expecting to die. I'm doing this path well under the assumption that we're going to die doing it. But if we get out at the end, we'll have, like, a bunch of pretty good relics, hopefully. And we'll be powerful. These two do the same thing. Weird. Here's our second claw. Not the cool head that I wanted to draw. Oh well. Alright. Okay, so if we make it to the boss, we'll at least have a lot of health. I took self-repair there out of... Mostly because I was afraid this fight would show up, so, just gonna do that if that's okay. Hologram to bring back Streamline, a Zap. Not yet. Oh. Alright, I think we want Loop and Cut a Strike. You killed the Awakened one after he reduced you to 5 health because you got your thing set up, and then the fight ended with 460 block. That sounds about right. Some defect decks are just like, yeah. I'm never going to get set up, but when I do, it's going to be impossible to actually kill me. Ironclad is good, yeah. Are we playing Ironclad with Barricade? Is that what you meant? Well, it is a good combo. It's difficult to get working though, because a lot of the time it takes up way more effort than you imagine to actually get it doing anything. So Relic better be worth like dying for. Otherwise I'm going to be very surprised. And... are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. We should have smoke bombed. Oh well. So what happens when you try and fight 4 elites? That would have been alright if we made it out of it, I reckon. Like, kunai wasn't good enough, I think, on the defect to stop the elite fight chasing. We can do 2 on like a bunch of different routes here. Is there an option with a bunch of money? Oh, there's an option with a relic. The card could probably be anything but, what is it? Anything but Berserk. The relic would probably be better than the card on average. Yeah, Demon Form would be really bad. We don't want Demon Form. We want, not Inflame, we want Immolate. And that's about it, really. Immolate or Offering. Yeah, I'd only want Immolate or Offering, and any of those is probably going to be good. That's fine. We just took the +7 max HP starting option, basically. I like this option with like 3 campfires and 2 elites and a bunch of question marks. Seems pretty good. Demon Form is definitely not an instant win. Definitely not. Disarm is an instant win. Demon Form isn't. Okay, apparently we're going for max HP. Ooh. You would love for there to be a card called Elongate. That would be superb, yeah. It's not, but in combination with other cards it can be pretty good. No, Demon Form doesn't need other cards. You can win with Demon Form in strikes. It's just Demon Form itself is a bit of a noob trap a lot of the time. Like, it looks really good. Like, wow, free strength every turn, and all it costs me is my entire turn and drawing it. You know? You might as well, like, it's way better just to get, like, a Combust and, if you want the same effect, but not to take 58 damage to play it, just grab, like, Combust and, what's it called, Rupture, would be better. 7 damage, plus strength every turn. Much better. And also only costs 1 energy. In your run, you got relics that give you 5 energy. Yeah, if you have 5 energy, Demon Form's alright. But I'd rather have an Inflame. You don't need more than, like... I'd say you don't need more than, like, 4 strength for the first boss fight, more than, like, 8 strength for the second boss fight, and more than, like, 12 strength for the third boss fight. I think more than that can be overkill. And at that point, if you have that much strength, you've probably given up something serious in your run. Like damage mitigation or something. I'd rather have, like, 2 Inflames and... Oh, I don't need to do that. I'd rather have 2 Inflames and a bunch of, like, good blocks than... Oh, I've misplayed that a little bit. I should pay attention. I'd rather have 2 Inflames and a bunch of good blocks than, like, 50 Inflames, you know? Like a Shockwave. It's a nice expensive card. What does Recall do? Recall lets you grab a Power Potion. Lets you grab a key if you want to go to the heart. That's very bad. Like, it doesn't do anything. What boss are we fighting? We're fighting you. Bash is better against all the elites we're fighting. What are you doing? 14? If you want to fight the heart, you have to get all the keys. You get 1 for wasting a campfire. You get 1 for killing the supercharged elite. And you get 1 for losing treasure from a treasure chest. What is this? 19 plus 13. Not enough. Human, why you bully the Spire? Hello, Akashi. I'm bullying the Spire because he does the big suck. In like a bad way. Twin Strike, for example. That's nice. shockwave upgrade, yeah. Dawn Strike does a ton of damage now. I think now we want Bash or Shockwave before we wake him up. Bash is fun. So he's going to be doing 16 a turn. 12 a turn. Shock.wav. Hell yeah. Been a long time since you've been here. It has been a little while, hasn't it? How have you been? Like here, we only have +3 strength, and that was about as difficult as that fight needed to be. You know? We would, like, Demon Form wouldn't have done anything there. Must have been at least 20 minutes. Heck. Ooh, champion belts. Really nice. Hello there. Hi. Hi. Champion belt's excellent, actually, because we've upgraded our bash, so we're actually going to be playing it. Iron Wave did really good for us last time with Juggernaut, but I don't think we need it here. We want Dropkick, actually. I never take Dropkick, but this is like, if any run's gonna take it, it's gonna be the one with like infinite vulnerability, surely. Alright. Might take a bit of damage here. Extend that. Must have been 4 months since you saw your stream. Has it been that long? We've had a few people pop in lately we haven't seen for a while. Like Foreign has been showing up a little bit more lately. Here we go. Dropkick also works with Nunchaku, which is a thing, I suppose. Not an amazing thing, but it's a thing, I guess. Yeah, look. We gained energy to do nothing with. Wasn't that great? You'd always be here if OC wasn't a thing. Do you really hate it that much? I was playing some of it earlier today. I was playing some nice Zoom fast maps. It was pretty fun. Yeah, can deal 1 to me. Every time we haven't seen Cake for a long time. Big sad. We don't need Snecko Eye, do we? Nah, I like Snecko Eye a lot. I think it's amazing, but we have 2 things that cost 2, but also a ton of strikes. Our deck's mostly just strikes right now. We actually don't have that much in it. So Snecko Eye would just be us drawing strikes versus Cursed Key, which is actually good. Maybe the best relic. I don't know what I'd rather see than Cursed Key. Like, I'm always happy to see it. At most, you lose 2 relics, if you choose to. You think OC's a bad game as opposed to other things? Because song requests don't go through. Well, I'm happy you at least like Soup Panda. We cannot fight elites in this deck. We need to kill a bunch of floor fights. We have to go like this way to try and hit 2 shots. We need more cards than we currently have. We might even die here. It might be worth power potioning. Cursed Key doesn't take you if you take it. Cursed Key curses you if you open a chest. So you can choose if you want to take the downside or not. It's amazing. Because you see, the thing is, you don't actually have to open chests. It's a strange point to make, but it's a legitimate point. You don't actually have to use chests. You can just ignore them, and at most, you'd surely trade 2 relics for Cursed Key, right? Right? If you're gonna trade 2 relics for anything, it would be Cursed Key. And that's it, that's the entire cost. Is probably, I don't know, like Dreamcatcher and Moorbank. Oh no. Like, two relics for an energy every turn is insane. And that's all that asks you. I mean, I open them compulsively at the time anyway. Like, it's an insane relic. And also some decks you just want curses. If you have Duvu Doll or whatever, you might legitimately want it. I don't know if that was right. I think Disarm was better there. This saves this deals us 6, but probably draws us. Probably kills the enemy, right? Yeah, I think that was worth it. Combust is a card that we want. We have like nothing else in this deck that does anything. Combust at least something. If it's not superb. God, Disarm's amazing though. But yeah, like, you know, having no gold forever is awful. Not being able to pick up not being able to pick up potions anymore is pretty awful. Not being able to see what enemies are doing is pretty awful. Not picking up 2 relics is like, so what, a lot of the time. Our deck still definitely does not have what it needs though. Like, we need more than just strikes. We need to remove these strikes as well. Or get the event that upgrades everything. Busted Crown's not very good. You don't want to take Busted Crown. If you take Busted Crown on floor 1, like the end of the floor 1, you're basically just saying, I'm going to die on the 2nd floor boss fight, or like the start of the 3rd floor, if you're lucky. Otherwise you'll just die on like the 2nd floor. It makes it really hard to fight the elites, which is what you need to do to win the game at the end, really. Or at least on Ascension. It's okay if you have no if you're on 3 energy and you've killed the second boss and you need energy, like you've got a bunch of 2-cost, 3-cost cards for some reason, like you transformed into them, or you took them without thinking, and you have like no other options. But I'd almost always rather have no intentions than less card options. Because that's half the game. Like here, we get this big option here of these 2 cards, otherwise we'd only get the option of 1 card. This is actually a choice. Do we want more damage, which is something we're lacking? Or more block, but also the ability to exhaust strikes, which we're also lacking. Limit Break is 3 strength right now. It's an option to upgrade it there. Or we could upgrade the trigger it. We need a headbutt. Is there a headbutt? There's a headbutt here. Okay. We take those 2 and cut a strike. And another True Grit. Definitely take that. No intention sounds bad. How do you know what to block? Sometimes you have to guess. Like here, I would not know if they're attacking or buffing. But a lot of the time, if you've just played the game, you can normally tell. Like, enemies have very consistent attack patterns. Or they're random, but once they've done 1 attack, you can probably guess what they're going to do next, you know? Is there a mechanical difference between deal 5 damage twice and deal 10 damage? Yeah, you see this card here. This is the difference. So, this game has strength as a mechanic. Strength scales with every time you do damage. So here, this gives me +3 strength, right? So Twin Strike goes from doing... Ignore that he's vulnerable. Twin Strike either does 5 damage twice, which is 10, or 8 damage twice, which is 16. This scales twice with the strength we just took. Whereas if we had, for example, a headbutt, this just gained +3. This gained +6 from the strength. So there's a very, very real difference. The card we just bought back scales 3 times. If we upgrade it, it would do 4. So yeah, there's a big difference. Even if it seems minor, it makes a huge difference. Also, you see I just used Disarm against this enemy, or one of them. Disarm lowers the amount of strength they have, so an enemy attacking 5 times gets their strength lowered 5 times, whereas an enemy attacking once gets their strength lowered once. If you get me. So here this does 9 times 3. It'll do more against him because he's vulnerable. But now we can just bring that back. Disarm you. I think we have to disarm you, yeah. Parasites lose armor for each unblocked hit. Yeah, there's also some enemies that have plated armor, and they lose more. Don't need any of that. True Grit Plus. Okay. We're starting to look alright. We don't need to rest, do we? No. I don't like upgrading Limit Break. Makes me feel bad. It's like it says on the tin, upgrade me. I'd rather have that. Like, a lot of the time it doesn't actually make a difference, especially when you don't have that much draw. Upgrade the True Grit? Collector is all about AoE. Well, answers that question. So here I'm going to take it, because I think we can accept having a curse. What did we even get? Shame? Shame's not very good. We have to fight a strong elite here, so I'm going to rest. No, I'm not going to rest. I'm going to upgrade True Grit. Enemies have thorns, yeah. That's a big downside. Oh, shrug it off. Hello. Oof. That's what we like. So we might die on the elite fight here. We might die here, to be honest. Good thing we drew both our disarms. Man. This makes us take 1 damage. This would weaken the enemy and make them deal 4. I think we can live with this choice. Could we have done that in a different order, maybe? This saves us health. Usually. There's very few straight upgrades in this game. It's usually upgrade with a downside. Or very minor upgrade. What's going to be worth more, a Dex potion or a weak potion? Dex potion hits 7 of our cards. Oh, by the way, you'll notice there's only like 2 cards in the game that block twice, because things scaling with Dex twice would be insane. Weak potion does lots against... The thing is, 2 of the fights we're coming up to are AoE. So the Slavers, there's 3 enemies. The weak potion only hits 1 of them. The Dex hits all of them. The Gremlin leader fight, the leader does the most damage, but also each of the individuals do still damage. If he's doing 11 times 3, weakening him would make him do like 7 or 8 times 3, so that would save us like 12 damage or something. I think this is likely to save us more than that. And potion, I mean, power potion is just normally pretty good. I think we try. We might just die. Like, flaming elite on floor 2 is really hard. Max HP isn't too bad, and shockwave turn 1. Alright. Corruption or rupture? I think corruption kills us. Rupture doesn't do anything though. Rupture gives us strength with combust, but I don't think we're going to need that. I say we take corruption then. Sure. I think we do the Dex pot as well. Rupture was from the potion slot. Not an option that we picked up ourselves. You are dead to... I'm gonna save 1 health, there's no point. It's a single-use potion, yeah. Okay. Yeah, corruption was definitely the right pick though. Gambling chip, ooh. Dark Embrace, we don't actually have corruption. It's like Dark Embrace with corruption, hell yeah. That was a one-off. Dark Embrace with True Grit is a combo. And we have 3 of them. We have three True Grits. Armaments hits nothing. Armaments is useless. Armaments hits 1 True Grit. No, thank you. Havoc exists. I like Dark Embrace, but I don't know if we can really afford to play it. You don't know if exhausting your skills is such a brilliant idea. No, it's a very good idea, usually. You want to kill those enemies in like 3 turns if you can. So it doesn't matter there. It just means that you can play half your cards for free. Isn't True Grit just shrug it off but worse? It's shrug it off but different. It's not anything like shrug it off. This card says gain 8 block, draw 1 card. This one says gain 9 block, exhaust a card. They're very different. They do different things. Tell me, if you have this card in your hand, what would you rather have? The thing that lets you exhaust it, or the thing that lets you draw? You know? Or you have wounds, or you have strikes in your hand. What would you rather play? A True Grit and get rid of a strike, or a shrug just because you can? They're very different cards. I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, that was just lovely. Block. Block! This blocks for 6, this blocks for 6. Wow. Great. There's a lot of value in exhausting stuff. There's also a lot of value in having a Red Skull, apparently. So here, for example, look, we can do this. Bring back Limit Break, shrug it off. So shrug it off just allowed us to gain 6 strength. That's pretty good. Here, gaining Frail doesn't mean much. There, you know, True Grit wouldn't have done much. Although it would have, because we have Dark Embrace. So right now, True Grit is just straight up better than Shrug It Off. Because it lets us select what our deck's going to look like. And also draw. It works to have a lot of curses to get rid of. These are curses. These are curses your deck's always going to have in them. These are also kind of like curses. This is literally a curse. There's always going to be cards you want to exhaust if you actually look. We don't have a... Weird. Second Twin Strike? I don't think we need it. We're currently starting this fight with +3 strength, meaning the first time we draw Limit Break it's going to be useful. Defend isn't so bad if you run into the events that upgrade all of them. Sure, if you run into the best event in the game, the worst card in the game becomes slightly better. That's true. That's true. Defend is better than Strike. That is true. Surely, though, you'd rather have a 15-card deck without any of these starter cards, right? We could upgrade... Nah. Like, we don't need to start the fight with half strength for this thing to show up. I'm happy with this start. Now we want Shockwave? Nah. Oh, there's the Shockwave. There goes our curse. Here's our new curse. Do you see this curse? It does so many things for us. What I'm going to do is something that looks a bit weird. So I'm going to Limit Break. That does nothing. And then I'm going to Headbutt Limit Break back, so next turn we can actually play it. Hopefully. It's sad you never get to slay the Spire and just slay enemies in the heart. Oh look, we didn't draw in Flame, so there was actually no point in doing that. Oh wait, look, we halved our health, so there was point in doing that. What a roller coaster. Oop. Don't slay the woman. Stop that. There's enemies with like Spire in their name. That kind of counts, doesn't it? I think we're gonna die. We don't really have much right now, do we? Oh wait, look, Shockwave. Shockwave's quite good. Questionable. Please draw block. Damn. Didn't quite draw what we needed. Oh well. Don't slay the thoughts. Stop that. I'd say we got really unlucky, because we didn't draw the cards we wanted. But we could have removed more strikes, I guess, at some point. I don't know what we needed in that deck. I think we just needed to remove more strikes. Maybe we were too hasty at the end there. I'm not sure. I didn't really do the maths, to be honest. Remove a strike. Hit 2 elites. Oh, there's a slime boss. Well, we're probably going to die. Because it's a slime boss act. So, give me the potions instead. And we're going to fight some elites. Whenever says thoughts, you think of raisins. Why is that? Yeah, we might have been able to win that last one if we'd have not rushed that last turn. Slime Crush? Slime Big Crush, indeed. The big flatten he does. Wow, you want 8 strength already, Jawworm. This is floor 1. You have 8 strength up already. That's unlikely. Great. I don't want slice. I really don't want slice. I wanted like any attack common that wasn't slice. Maybe I'm not good enough to take slice yet. On floor 1. I might have clicked on that before looking at the other cards, but I think it's fine. You cannot loot the slimes, stop that. They're trying their best. Okay, we have 4 cards in our deck that do damage. That's not good. Probably should have added some cards before removing all of them, right? Usually how that works, right? Also should have played a strike before. I had a survivor and I played 2 defends. Oof. Okay. I think we've just encountered the thing known as being offered strike removal early and taking all of the options, which is you come across sentries, and you have 4 cards in your deck that do damage. Not the best idea. Oh, we're alive still. And we're dead. How much later Spire content do you watch? I used to watch a lot. I still do, I guess. I'm gonna do that again. I watched a bit of Northern Lion today. I watch all of his videos, even though they're a bit questionable sometimes. I watched like a lot of Jorbs' stream on like the VODs and stuff. So I think I've probably watched like a couple hundred hours of it. I've definitely watched more than I've played, that's true. Oh. Free elite? Hello, Jorwell. Dash, please. Naga throw's better. This is good against Slime Boss. So that is why I will take it. Catalyst in a deck with only one poison card. Let's go. One good poison card though. There's our free elite. And we got Vyra out of it. Vyra's not very good. Can we stop taking bad cards now? I think we can. What elites are coming up? We want neutralize. Warpaint's probably going to hit 2 defense, right? I would like it if it hit Catalyst. Ooh, nice. Yeah, sorry, Viagra. We picked up Viagra. My bad. Making that infinite, innate even, makes it a bit better. Watch how a slightly better deck makes this elite slightly easier. Whoa. They're all weakened now. Whoa. Enemy is dead now. Now we want, like, a deadly poison or something. Slime girls are hot, because they can just shift into anything you want. What if you want a slime girl? Can they shift into those? That's the real question I want to be asking here. If this is a discussion among men of culture, as I'm sure it is, how cultured are you? Having better cards makes the game easier. That's true. Last time we came into this fight, we had 3 strikes and neutralize. Now we have these 4 cards as well, and neutralize is upgraded. You want to know a fun thing? Is future card rewards have one additional thing, means future card rewards. So this one doesn't count. Also, hello. Slime girls might digest you, which is scary. Is it? I thought that's what people like. Do you not want to be digested by cute slime GF? The feels when. Hello, hi there. Do we want Predator against Slime Boss with Noxious Fumes and a Catalyst? Probably not, right? Also, by the way, this song bangs. No, we want other things we want to upgrade. This is cider today. It is a nice cold one though. Alright, there's our poison cards. There's our catalyst. You swear that dagger throw icon was a backstab thing. There's a card called Backstab. Oh, we had an extra energy there. I suppose. Beer is superior to cider, sorry. I agree. I think that is a correct statement. Oh, Kiwi. Oh, hello. Thank you, Kiwi. Thank you very much.
Hey Woolen, happy to be here a second month and excited to be here for more.
Thanks, man. Thank you. So Wraithform is pretty alright. just find one in the card rewards on floor 1. Like, sure. Sure. Alright. How am I doing? I'm doing alright, thank you. I'm doing alright. How about you? How much to Slay the Spire? Way cheaper than it should be, I'd say. It goes on sale quite a bit as well, I think. I love drawing all our good cards. Alright, Catalyst, please. Fuck. I did one more damage to him than I needed. That doesn't matter. I did one more damage to him than I needed to. That's a big heck. 20. 20... What? $20? It's not £20. So Wraithform's a pretty good card. Some say you should play your blocks, but I don't know. Seems a bit hipster. I don't think the Twitch terms of service allows you to link slime dojins in the chat. I might be wrong. Might be missing a little thing there, but I don't think so. Thank you, Nick. Get slimed. Thank you, Akashi. €20. This game is well worth the money. Interesting. After Image is very good with Wraithform. Very good with Wraithform. Bullet Time is... it's a card. 1,000 Cuts is unnecessary scaling because we've got poison scaling. So really it's just, do we want After Image or do we want Nightmare? Nightmare Catalyst is broken. If you can get it to work in a very specific deck. Ha ha ha. Nightmare is something I never take, but we could Nightmare Catalyst, Nightmare Noxious Streams, Nightmare Wraithform, Nightmare Crippling Cloud, Nightmare... Survive. Yeah, I never take Nightmare. It'd be exciting. I don't think there's an actual site called slime.dojin. I'd be very surprised if there was a website directory suffix.dojin. I'd be surprised, but I'd be like, you know what, Google, you do you. How nice, we got Noxious in first turn. We could Nightmare Neutralize, wow. Let's not play Nightmare. Like, it doesn't do much now. If we can get like a... Hello. If we can get a well-laid plans, it'll be pretty good. Yoink. What boss are we fighting? Collector, okay. Now escape plan is okay. We only have the Chosen to worry about. Oof. Good thing we picked up Philosopher's Stone, am I right? We don't Wraithform... No, we can't Wraithform. We don't Nightmare this, do we? Do we use a potion? Which potion would we use if we use a potion? Because we could use an energy potion, Nightmare Wraithform, and then just like win this fight. I talked myself into it. Thank you, Nick. I also just remembered that these enemies hit multiple times, so that was not the card to Nightmare. We should have Nightmared the poison one. That's my bad. I don't normally take Philosopher's Stone, so I'm not really used to it, I suppose. Oh well. Because normally that would be fine. But I played my cards in the wrong order, I suppose. Wow, look at these defends. Yeah, we're gonna take some unnecessary damage on this fight. Might be. Yeah, we would have taken like 20 less damage there if we'd nightmared the other card. It was not worth the potion. We can win this. Yeah, I played Wraithform against the birds. I wasn't thinking too hard. I just thought, hey, you know what's really good? Nightmare Wraithform. I wasn't really thinking about the actual context of the fight. Which is my bad. But also, you know, no worries, really. Nice. No bear. Big slap. Alright. I think we want a backflip, right? Yeah. We want like 50 backflips. Don't break the terms of service. Stop this. Stop this immediately. Cut strike. The question is, do we want more backflips? I think the answer is usually going to be yes to that. Take a poison potion because it's 6 times 3 times whatever we have. Damage. Yeah. Gremlin Horn is not what we want here. We're using poison, which kills things at the end of the turn. I think we Wraithform early. I don't know. I don't know if we Wraithform here. I think Vor counts as terms of service breaking. Just like a little thought. I might be wrong. I'm willing to admit if I'm wrong, but that might not be allowed. Let us kill its enemy and die? Oh, that's the card I wanted next turn. There's no Vor here. You didn't hear anything. Infinite backflips is the best number of backflips. I agree. Oof. And then we rest and die on the floor 2 elite fight. Oh. Cards, alright. Would have loved this next turn, if I'm honest. Oh well. Do you not use text-to-speech? How else are you going to listen to Twitch chat? Nightmare Catalyst. That's the combo. That's the Wim Wham Bobba Bom combo. What's 7 cubed? $90 times 3 is probably enough to kill this enemy, right? What's that? 270 poison? It's probably enough, right? Yeah. Oh, we got a really angry looking deadlift. Heck yeah. Blade Dance. Oh, that's a... Oh, it's a stonking bit of damage there. That's like 12 plus 3. 15. Give me a sec. I'm gonna switch off this music onto something else, because this is all we've been listening to for a while. Even if it is really good. Let's put on Shibby in. Immediately got the vocals. Wait, I need to close the VLC, reopened VLC. There we go. Deal 50 damage to all enemies. You have not played this game for a long time, it seems. Pretty sure Catalyst's been in the game since launch. Oh, we could lift. Should we heal? We should probably rest before the Act 2 Elite room. Also, hi PK Blizzard. Hi. Oh wow, more bank. Superb. Cards like that seem insane to you. They're insane if they work. They're pretty useless if they don't. This Wraith form is... Oh fuck, I didn't mean to play that. Oops. Wraith form's the insane card here. Oops. Guess I accidentally played my Catalyst on nothing at all. Oops. Does anything happen with your win? Does it take you back to the start? This is a roguelite. So nothing happens now. It's all about fun. Guess I'll just die then, from my misplay. Yikes. Not dead this turn though. I don't need like that many of those. How does copyright with music work on Twitch? Your VOD gets muted. You get your VOD muted. I think we're just dead, right? We're just like super dead. Like really, 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 really dead. Like I don't think we have any way of living, do we? Like I'm not doing the maths, but they're doing more damage than I have. Alright. I'm going to put that down to me accidentally playing a card while flicking it like that, trying to show off what it was. Oh well. My mistake. But yeah, it just meets the VOD. If you're like, you know, if I just sat here listening to like Dragon Force over and over again, they'd probably come in and tell me to stop. Like the Twitch staff would like just tell me off. But this is just Toho Dojin music from some bloke in Japan. They don't mind. Alright. So yeah, the VOD is in if you're listening to the stream after it's finished and you're looking at like the video. That would be muted. I guess we're going Frost. Right. Yeah, it mutes the VOD. If you mute the VOD if you talk over it, if you're louder than the music and it can't understand that the music's going on. Like, it's just a copyright checker, right? It just runs the audio through something, and it checks to see if there's any matching audio. So, if you don't play Slay the Spire, Echo Form is, like, the best card. And Strike is the worst card. And we used a Transform, which is something that allows you to turn any card into any card. So we went from the worst card to the best card. Completely randomly. Isn't that exciting? Like, I mean, it's kind of useless here, but beyond like the first floor is going to be amazing. Echo Form. Echo Form makes it so the first card you play every turn is played twice. Completely useless here. Like, the enemies are just going to do too much damage. But we might as well play it. It's that card where it's like, we're about to take 25 damage. 26 damage. But it doesn't matter, because the card that we played was probably worth it. It literally just lets you play a card twice. And this is, like, one of the best relics in the game. It makes it so that every 6 turns, you're basically immune to all damage. And you can basically, like, manage when that turn happens. Because it continues between fights. You might get this on sale. I'd recommend it. This is like my favourite game right now. Wow, that's really unlucky. These fights are quite difficult that we've just gotten in a row. I didn't do very much, did it? Guess we're just taking a bunch of damage then. I'm glad at least it hit the wizard. He does like a lot of damage soon. So yeah, look, Echo Form on the same turn as our intangibility. It's completely free to play. We take no damage. Next turn we kill the wizard, unless he gets a shield on him. Nice, he got the shield on him. I still kill it. Do we still kill it? Oh, we do still kill it, thank god. I guess we're killing that one though. So here we get 2 plays of Zap. For free. Here we dual cast our first 2 orbs. This run's looking pretty good so far. I don't think we need Steam Barrier. I like Steam Barrier, but I don't think we need it. Yeah, we're gonna rest at the campfire. We can probably take on an elite, right? He says we're thinking he might just die against Lagavulin. Nice, Echo Form is the last card in our deck. That's not what I wanted, if you're wondering. That's very bad. Well, there's our block sorted. So yeah, that card we picked up was pretty good. I'm actually gonna not kill the boss here. I'm gonna wait until this goes up a couple more ticks. Because we can do that with Incense Burner. Like, we might as well. We can draw through our entire deck in one turn with Cool-Headed. Alright. What number do we want this to be on? We want this to be on... If this is on 5, we start this turn, it's on 5, and then the turn he does his big attack. Alright. So we want to kill this enemy next turn, I think. I think that's right. I think this is right. I think that's right. As long as this isn't in a fight? Alright, that was wrong anyway, it should have been a 4. This ticks up 1 at the start of the turn, apparently. So I was wrong. Doesn't matter, because we've got an enemy fight anyway, but this should have been a 4, I suppose. Fights like this, it doesn't matter, though. We can just block. Kill the enemies in, like, a couple turns. Yeah, we're gonna have to rest. Definitely gonna have to rest. You see, there's a downside to this card is, if you don't play it, it disappears for the whole fight. So, you know, I'm glad that we drew that. I guess that's my fault for drawing it. I'm just going to drink that quickly. We want to get hit for a little bit here. So we can start generating some damage. Is there a Slave Spire equivalent to a Zazel you could play while new to the game? Nope. Not really. Also, you don't unlock a Zazel when you're new to Binding of Isaac, do you? You unlock him by getting like a bunch of black cards, don't you? I'd recommend if you want to get better at this, you watch like a lot of Twitch streamers and YouTubers and stuff. See what they say is good, see what they say is bad. Have a good idea. Yeah, he's not too hard to unlock. This game has 3 characters right now. And you unlock them one at a time. You start with the Ironclad, then you unlock the Silent, then you unlock the Defect, and then you just play those 3. You can play them in any order you want. Also nice that we got Incense Burner a turn after, it would have been useful. Course Edge, okay. You have to play the Ironclad, win a run with him, then you get to play as the Silent and win a wing, but like, most people just tend to play the characters one after the other, I think. Mind you of a weird game we have to fight for a skyscraper against zombies. Yeah? By the way, these 2 relics are very, very good. This is draw 2 cards every turn. This is energy. We don't need draw 2 cards, we have like 2 cool-headed pluses. We need energy so we can play Echo Form if we accidentally draw it. Like that's what we needed in that fight to save more health, was 4 energy, so when we accidentally drew it we could have played it. I like this question mark path with like a possible elite and 2 campfires. Like this. By the way, I took Core Surge there. There's like a easy combo between getting an artifact and then getting this. It just gives you +4 focus. The downside is mitigated by this. But it's not as easy as like new players, or like most players might think, because you actually have to draw them in that order. If you draw them this, then that, then there's not much point, really. You just lose 1 tick. But I took it because we have a lot of draw, and we have Echo Form, so we have even more draw, so it doesn't seem unlikely that we could get them in the right order. Here we've gotten them in the wrong order, but I'm actually not sure what's going to happen first. I think we're going to lose our tick of focus, and then he's going to hex us. No! Okay, so instead it won't happen the other way. Oh, bye Nick. So we used our artifact there to block his hex, which normally just makes it so you take... you get a bunch of dazed in your deck whenever you play anything that isn't an attack. But I guess his spell works before us losing focus. More cool-headeds, right? And then we duplicate something? Definitely duplicate something. Duplicate Echo Form isn't actually as good as it... Like, it's good, but it's not... I don't think it's what we need. Duplicating Cold Snap might be what we want. Duplicating Biased Cognition. That's a difficult choice, actually. I actually don't know. To use my best probage, I'm gonna be an idiot and just duplicate Echo Form so we can get it out twice as fast. Oh, there's the Course Edge. This is the fight that we wanted to get Electrodynamics for. We don't need the second one out there. We want to take a little bit of damage here so we can get a bunch of lightning in. This song sounds wrong, does it? You don't like Shibuya Records? The singing is a bit out of whack. This is what the song is. I don't think we need chill. I think we're good on Frost, I'll be honest. So this is a very good relic. And a defrag. So Orange Palette removes all of your debuffs. This card has a really big upside, but with a really big downside. If we have orange palettes, all we have to do is play this, then like a defend and a strike, and it's like we played a Core Surge before it. And defrag is just very good in general. Oh shit, I nearly clicked on that. What I meant to do was remove a strike. That would have been a mistake. Oh look, Echo Form. So here, for example, we get 8 decks up, and then we hit them with a zap and a strike, and now we just have 9 focus ups, sorry, not decks. It's a pretty good relic. And we're intangible next turn, nice. Whatever. So yeah, that's ideally what we want to happen on the boss fight. We kind of want to add a blizzard at this point as well. So now we can get to the point we have 103 block by playing like 1 card. It's quite good. Ball lightning is going to help. Wait, was that a blizzard? I normally ignore blizzard, but that is the card I did just look for. And I got excited because I saw a card that I thought would help. I should have clicked on blizzard. It's very easy to get excited in this game and click on the wrong things. It even went off that turn. Hey, Game Freak. Hello. Can't play anything else this turn, so I will just do that. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you. Ocelot? Ocelot? I can't be right, can it? Ocelot. Thank you. Sorry if I've misspelled your name with my voice. Not quite misspelling, but you know what I mean. We just play our hand, don't we? Don't know if I want to die on this fight too much. We'll die on the next one instead, that makes more sense. Mispronounce. That's the word. That's that English word I'm thinking of. We just wait another turn to get another thing out of Incense Burner. Can actually get another turn out of Incense Burner. Wow. I'll take one more. So if we die here, that'll be bad. Probably gonna die here, aren't we? Oh well. Yep. Take 2 to get Echo Form out. And then we die this turn. Oh, no, never mind. So we're alive because we did weird things last fight to extend the fight to get more out of our Incense Burner. Alright. We're alive. Somehow. This is Myon. This is one of the many, many Myon related songs. Oh, hey. Book of Stabbing. How's it going? Goodbye. Which one is this? This is one of the ones by Shibian. They have made many Myon-related songs. This is one of them. We definitely should have taken that Blizzard earlier when I clicked on the other card. No, they're saying that other card did pretty good for us there. We don't need another Course Edge. There's no point. I'll take a boot sequence though, because I'm afraid of dying on a random floor fight on one of these question marks. This one's not going to do that to us, fortunately. We have not died yet. Here we will play. Fuck, are we going to die if we play this? Fine. Great. Take 12. Now we draw Cold Snap. No, we want Cool-Headed, I think, actually. And now I think we're fine. This game's really good. It's really, 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 really good. It's very well made. You know Northumbria U has a meme society? No, but if it's a university, I wouldn't. That sounds like what a uni would do. Thwack! You have lost the room. That's... Ooh. Pretty good reason to grab a boot sequence, I suppose. We have Echo Form, so we'll actually just double up on a defend. Avoid his debuff, which makes us entangled. In your school, you're part of the Fight Soc, even though the school doesn't recognize it as a real society. The school doesn't recognize the Fight Club as a real society. What's wrong with them? By the way, speaking of Fight Club, this is a Fight Club that we've accidentally stumbled upon. We're going to be cowards, by the way, because this requires dying, which is not what I want to do. Alright, so we'll either win this boss fight with 999 block, or die on the third turn. Welcome to our defect deck that we're currently playing. Let's drink this. So we're currently taking 16 damage with no blocks in hand. It's a good start. Oh, there goes Echo Form. There goes Fission. Alright. Here we can play... Okay. 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 Alright, so you know how I said at the start there were two options of winning this fight, either with 999 block or we'd lose? I think we randomly drew our cards in the exact correct order to end it with 999 block. There's our second Echo Form. Oh no, he's doing the big damage. Watch out. Let's just play another one just for fun. Yeah. I think we're fine on this fight. We're gonna kill him with like strikes, aren't we? We should probably get rid of boot sequence, it doesn't really do much here. So remember this like ages ago in the shop I said Orange Pellets is an amazing relic. This is currently Orange Pellets doing all of this. That was boss fight. Okay, Tick-Seek. Oh wow, White Beast Statue and Sozu. You get potions at the end of every combat. You can no longer pick up potions. It's superb. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use Astrolabe to get rid of our 2 strikes that are left. And get rid of a... dual cast. Ooh, Oh, Blizzard is definitely something we wanted. Fight socks are known for friendliness. You actually have fight nights. Do you wear, like, pillows on your hands, or do you actually just punch each other? Sure, like, we want to get rid of All for One, because it's currently a waste of space, but other than that, Blizzard I'm happy with. Creative AI is there, I suppose. Boxing gloves, okay. So we want to get an Electrodynamics. We're probably going to most likely get one at the shop if we're going to get one. Do you do much boxing yourself? It sounds like fun. We have Echo Form, right? Yeah, let's Echo Form this defend. Ooh, we could bring back our Zap if we wanted for 2 energy. Superb. Wow, what a huge Blizzard. You're just a spectator. It does sound pretty cool. Do we have any way to deal an attack? No, we have no way of doing attacks. Great. Questionable. It's completely unofficial and condemned by the school and parents. Wait, by school you mean school, not like university. It is at school. That's pretty hardcore. You're taking damage? No. Blizzard now does 21, that's pretty good. So against the bosses, I guess we don't actually need Electrodynamics. We can just play a bunch of Cool-Headeds. And then Blizzard for, like, a bunch. This helps with Blizzard. I actually kind of want to heal, and then remove our thing at the shop. Yeah, nothing here is really worth taking. I'm doing this, by the way. Normally I wouldn't take a curse there, like, ever. But we've removed all our strikes, so we wouldn't really have anything to remove here anyway. Just like a block. I was like, yeah. We don't really need anything else. Storm is okay, but not necessary. Rest of these are kind of crap. Yeah, we'll upgrade Efrag. Make that playable. More playable, I guess. Wow, All for One. I'm very glad I had you. I guess we could have removed All for One. Grabber's a biased cognition. I can't see a world where we don't want to continuously be taking Cool-Headeds. I'm also doing this because I think our current deck can beat the boss as is, so I don't want to die by like misplaying on an elite fight because I'm bad. I wouldn't want to heal there though. People drink and then we watch whoever wants to fight have a boxing match. That sounds pretty cool. I guess the Woolen approval. I like that. That wasn't a very good Fission. Fission doesn't absolutely need to be upgraded, but it is a helpful thing. So here we can play Cool-Headed then Blizzard to get our debuffs removes. And now we are 12 focus up again. This is in secondary school, sorry. That's very cool. It's way cooler than my secondary school was. Everyone there was just like drugged all the time. Sure, put a heat sinks in here. I guess we have a creative AI at some point. Sure, loop. That was a horrible sound effect. I think our like lightning just like broke my left earbud or something. That was horrible. Did you hear that, chat? Did you get like a weird popping in your ear from that lightning like breaking? Oh, 1 damage. That's exciting. Lightning's great. Lightning is like the cute goth GF of the weather, isn't it? Only comes out when it's like dark out. But it's bright nonetheless. Please never say that again. I thought it'd be a relatable gamer. People love relatable gamers on twitch.tv. Oh, it only gives us 6 block, what the heck. Yeah, give us like every biased cognition we have. No, I could have played that in a different order. If your music isn't relatable though. Chat, do you not all listen to Toho music? That can't be right. The chat I brought up would never say such a thing. Man, that bird jar that we saw on floor 1 would have been pretty good. On the first shot. Is that this one? I don't remember. That's helpful. I don't think we need echo form here. You always listen to Toho Dojin music. I have a lot of respect for you. Played that in the wrong order, Christ. That's like 30 block. Oh wait, you're also attacking. I was like, I need to put up 30 block to stop him. You're also doing damage. I was not paying attention. On account of this run being this run. Do we want more draw? I don't think we do. Skim's not too bad though. An attack? No, that's fine as well. You only listen to Hell and Back by Leon from Dota. And by Leon, I'm assuming it's Lion, not Leon. Maybe it's Leon, I don't know. I have no idea. Could be wrong. Yes, double up on Creative AI, that sounds like fun. Creative AI is what fun people play, did you know that? If you don't like Creative AI, you're not fun. That's what I'm saying here. Oh, 3 block. Thank you, Ornamental Fan. So far, Creative AI not quite paying out with what I was wanting. Ah, Dota 2 to be exact. My bad. I think we're fine now. What's this? We have Storm and 15 damage lightnings. There's a 268 damage electrodynamics. Yeah, it's just Magic the Gathering. That's right. You get it. Makes Seek good. Please don't give me a curse. Fission isn't a curse. The gamble. Oh. No, this is Club Penguin Dojo. You got me. Ah, Glacier. Capacitor. Cool-headed. I would not have asked for other cards. That is literally all I would have asked for. Alright, sure. Cool-headed. Cool-headed, yeah. Alright, so we'll either win this boss fight without taking any damage, or we'll die. Off to a decent start. Echo form, please. Echo form, please. Oh, okay. Two echo forms. Oh, you shouldn't have. And a fission as well. Holy heck. Seek? Eat me that biased cognition, Dad. Alright, I think we're good. I did take damage, that is true. I did say the only options were to take no damage and win, or to take damage and lose. Saying that, we are generating an obscene amount of block right now. Like, these enemies don't scale up in strength that fast. Oop, played the wrong card. Oops. Maybe I don't lose as a result. It says 62 damage times 2. I think we can do better than that. Ah, 75 damage times 2. That's slightly better. That's what I was looking for, though. Am I a card game enthusiast outside of Slay the Spire? God no. I can't stand card games. This game's just really good. Nice. We have one. Wow. Ascension mode 12 unlocked. That's one more than 11, which we were just playing on. Let's play some Ironclad. Have we won any Ironclad today outside the daily? I don't think we have we? We had that one strength deck that I, like, ruined for no reason. We're probably taking the potions here, by the way. Take the potions and go after 3 elites? 4 elites. Oh. It's so stupid it might actually work. It's not gonna work. We're gonna die after the second elite. But I want to do it because it's fun. Oh, damn. He had 20 HP. Oh no. I took damage. I'll like shrug it off, but that was the right choice there. Card removal is less important now than just adding damage commons. If we're going to be fighting 4 elites, I would like to actually kill the 4 elites if possible, given the option. Currently though, I'd say Jury is out, but I think we've added some pretty good stuff in the last 38 seconds. I can count to 12. No, I can count between 11 and 12, not up to 12. 12's a bit too high. 2 metallicize. You shouldn't have. Yeah, that's right. Give us those 2 metallicize. That's 1. Well, the second one is at the bottom of our deck. Just when it will be most useful. Right, 1 elite down. Flaming elites here. These are just max HP, right? Wow, where's our Whirlwind? This is why I added Whirlwind to the deck, by the way. Are you serious? It's the last card. Sure. Those numbers do more than the numbers I just did. Weird. Oh well. We're gonna play Whirlwind anyway, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We want to upgrade these cards that we've added. Like all of them. Especially these two. 8 block a turn is 2 more than 6 block a turn. And over the course of a fight, you might take more than 6 damage a turn. So having 8 block a turn can become valuable. Potion? And... Grrr. Do we have any powers? Yeah! Metallicize has suddenly become slightly better than it used to be. That's weird. Oh, do we want to die? Oh, no. As exciting as it is. I could have upgraded both of our metallicizers. But we would have also died. Probably. We don't block, right? We just die. Please don't kill me, Mr. Gremlin Knob. Right, that's 3 elites down. Ooh. True grit. You want to drink that? That's correct. Did you watch the Oscars? I have never ever watched the Oscars, and I probably never will. They do not interest me. At all. Did you watch the Oscars though? Were they any good? I don't really watch many films very often. Or ever, really. Never really watch films. Oof. Feel No Pain is a juicy card. Do we bash and then smack him next turn? I think we wait for all our powers, right? No, we're going to bash him and smack him next turn. Oh, because we can decide. We can smack him next turn if we want, but we don't have to. 12 damage times 3. That's a very good... That's a really big number. You see? That's a big number. They always suck. Well, yeah, it's usually just like some film you've never heard of by some man or woman or whatever you've never heard of, and you're just like, yay. Congrats, strange person. Your film about a man crying in the rain about how he stubbed his toe has become very, very, very successful, money-making wise. Bottled Flame. Ah. Ooh, ah. Bottled Flame on Whirlwind. Five elites. 1, 2, 3. We've survived 4 elites. We shouldn't be greedy, right? This is real music. This is the only music worth listening to. That's not true. It's good music, I thought. 6 elites is pushing it too much. I'm not that... I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid, I think. And we metallicize uppercut. Can we... Nope. Cannot block. That's superb. I'll do that though. Don't know if I needed to, really, but... Alright, so now we don't want to play any attacks until we can get like a good damage turn. This is fine. Because now slimes give us 6 block. It's pretty handy. Like that. Wouldn't mind getting a, like, Juggernaut or something. Seems pretty good. Nice. Whirlwind ended up doing like a ton there. We could go Dark Embrace to go further down this Feel No Pain trend. We have like one thing that exhausts right now. And it costs kind of like one less than it actually does because of Mummified Hand. Might even cost 3 if it hits an uppercut. I think we just take Offering because it's really, really good. And we could take Runic Pyramid. Helps us a lot. Doesn't give us any energy though. This gives us energy. I don't know if this deck does amazingly. You know what? I don't think this deck cares what the enemy does, right? We're just like playing cards that show into our hand, aren't we? So I don't think not seeing Intense is going to do much. We can get a couple of elites up that path. I want to go here though and remove some more strikes. There's like 2 shops we can hit. Probably attacking this turn. We're about to take like 17? 16, okay, close enough. Like, not being able to see Intense there didn't mean anything to us. Do we want to power through? It helped us a lot in the boss fight. And we don't really have anything that blocks right now. We have Feel No Pains, but nothing that exhausts. So I'm going to take it just because we have nothing better. And we remove a strike. I think we keep our gold just in case the next shop has like a really good relic in it. Or we grab this relic and remove that curse. Oh! Yeah, I'll take Corruption. Yeah. We should have taken Dark Embrace, Offering, they're both good. Corruption's amazing in this deck though. Actually insane. And I think we want a little bit of strength scaling. Just a little bit. Make that better. We should be good to fight something. Don't know if I'm ready to fight an elite. Second floor's scary. What boss are we fighting against, sorry? The Collector. We want some better AoE. Right now we have no AoE. Upgrade Metallicizes? Feel No Pains? Feel No Pains. The Prism, it means that you can get cards from any of the characters' card pools. So I could get like silent cards or defect cards. Maybe it adds colorless cards as well, actually. I'm not sure about that. So we can get 4 strength a fight now. That's probably enough for now. I think he's hitting us for enough that this will save us health. Nice. True Grit, always happy. You are probably giving us the snake debuff. Probably, he could be hitting us. No. Maybe he always gives you the snake debuff on turn 1. I'm actually not sure about that. Nice. We definitely want to shrug it off. We just really need like a juggernaut. It will make so much of a difference. Oh, he was hitting us. Like, I played the 2 energy block there just on like the 50 chance he was attacking us versus hexing us. Let us completely block this turn and then hit him next turn. Because dazeds are just block if we can draw the right stuff, or we just kill him. One more metallicizer or spot weakness. Spot weakness with a prismatic shard. Not the combo you want. Ever played MOBAs? They don't really interest me, to be honest. Guess we're healing before the boss fight. I have no interest in MOBAs. I played Dota 2 when it came out with my friend because he was really into Dota 1. I thought it was really boring. I played one match, it took 90 minutes. I had no idea what was going on. Didn't find it too fun, to be honest. Nice. Want to be drawing our powers if possible. None of these are powers. Game. Okay, he's probably debuffing this turn. Here's our powers. We don't need regen, do we? I might regen just because I don't think I'm going to take it into many more fights. Summoning again, okay. Finally got Inflame out. I really wanted, like, a Combust, I think. Where is Whirlwind? It's at the bottom of our deck, isn't it? We're going to end up never playing Whirlwind this fight, are we? To hit more than one enemy. Oh, here's Whirlwind. Whee! Would have been nice to draw that 1 or 2 turns ago. He's either attacking us or summoning. He's attacking. He might just be in a loop now of attacking us over and over again. Which is why we've got 9 block a turn from that. Look at that, 4. We only have 4 strength. And we were able to do all that damage. You really don't need Demon Form. Do I want a Reaper or a second offering? I think I want a second offering, because 2 offerings is like having 2 offerings, and that's very good. Reaper is fine, it's like 8 block. I'm gonna take Reaper, I talked myself into it. Coffee Dripper? No. Could take Coffee Dripper with a Reaper, but it scares me, so I'm going to take 5 energy instead. So what we want now is, like, another Inflame and Juggernaut again. I keep saying it. I didn't mean to play that, but fine, we're taking, like, 8, 11, sure. I meant to play a different card, but that's fine. My mistake. I misclicked. Rage doesn't do anything here. What are we fighting again, sorry? Timekeeper. We don't have any form of weak. I'll add 1 form of weak. Chemical X is definitely fine to take. It makes Whirlwind very good. Can we fight the boss right now? No. Maybe. I think I want more stuff first though. Whirlwind? Oh! 9 times 7. Card is very good. That relic is very good, I suppose. I'm gonna raise the sound because this song is very quiet. There's Whirlwind again. I want to get block first though. That's fine. We're about to take 8 if we do that. Don't hit Whirlwind. Thank you. That was good luck. I think we upgrade all our metallicizers. No, we upgrade true grit so it's playable. There's been a few fights we haven't been able to play it because it's like a 50-50 chance if it hits something good. And if that happens on the boss fight, it's pretty deadly. I have no idea what this enemy's going to be doing. That's like a really big downside of our runic dome. If this enemy is like 100% about knowing what he's doing. That was the wrong order, it's fine. Like he could be putting a curse into our deck and I have no idea. So I'm just going to full block every turn if I can. Nice. We lived, okay. Disarm's gonna help a lot on the boss. You could be doing like one of 58 things, so... Gonna True Grit Strike and then play Whirlwind for 5. Oh, just adding burns. So I want to block this turn, nice. I actually do want to exhaust the strike, because we get 4 more block from exhausting it. Disarm you. He's probably attacking us because he put burns into our deck recently. That was a good call. He's intangible this turn. He's either putting burns into our deck and doing no damage, or he's doing like 40 damage and killing us, so... We're gonna do this just because I'm scared. Yeah, he was putting burns in our deck. Are we dead? No. Could be dead this turn if he attacks us again. No. It is well worth using the poison potion here. Just to ensure he died. More block. Probably didn't need to open that considering we have Cursed Key, right? Oh well. I'd say we power through and then hit him 58 times. Oh, that would just kill him anyway. Wait, we're +2 strength. Oh, we just added a curse, didn't we? Yeah, actually, you know what? I meant to open that chest. Definitely. That was a great idea that I definitely meant to do. Because Whirlwind now does 70 damage. It's a pretty big number. Please hit Pain. Yeah. That did more. Oh, there were 2 Spike Boys, weren't there? Oh well. Hang on, I've already fought you. That's not cool. We might be dead because he could be hitting us for like 1,000 damage. No, he hit us for like 4. Okay. Like this enemy is 100% RNG right now. He could do one of like 5 attacks. Draw a good True Grit, please. Damn. What do you reckon the odds are he's gonna kill us? Oh, wow, demon form. It's going to do so much for us. We died. Alright. I'd say we died because we had a runic dome and we couldn't see what the enemy was doing. Oh well. If that had been a metallicize, he might have died, but with more health. Maybe. I don't know. Do you want us to do another run? It's only been 2 hours and 45 minutes. We can do like a really quick silent run. That was unfortunate. If I'd have known we were going to get Cursed Key, I wouldn't have taken the dome, because we would have had 4 energy anyway. Dome definitely killed that round, but we might have died in floor 2 if we hadn't have taken it. So, I don't know, maybe that was the right thing to do. We'll do it. No, you do them in order, you don't do defect. I'll do one because you asked. Specifically because you asked though. I wouldn't normally have done defect though. What don't you understand? Defect. Random rare card on defect is almost always going to be okay. Okay is not bad. Taking 18 damage for a rare relic is probably better though, right? It could even be Duvodol, which is pretty useless. We just traded our starting relic, which starts us with lightning, for the one that starts us with energy. I'd say that's an upgrade. He has many boys. He does have many boys. So we have 4 energy. That's pretty good. The defect is his decks are either about getting your focus up in some way or another, either by literally making focus better or by getting stuff like loop. Take this. And there's like a million different things you can do with his boys. So there's lightning, plasma, frost, and dark orbs. Plasma gives you an energy each turn. Lightning does damage each turn. Frost gives you block each turn. And dark energy does nothing. Until you evoke it and then it does like 100 damage. So you have to decide what cards you're being shown and if you can use them in your deck or not. And if they're relevant against the boss. So right now we have a cool-headed. So right now we can make a frost. We could make 2 frost if we added another one. Or we could add a bull lightning for like 7 literal damage plus 3 from the lightning and then 3 every consecutive turn. Or 7 plus 8 if it evokes a lightning. Because the lightning does 3 by default. Or 5 if you evoke it. You evoke it by either pushing it off the side. Like if I'd have made another orb here, he'd have too many and they would loop around like this. And the orb that's behind this card would get evoked. Or some things just say evoke on it. So this does a lot of damage. It's normally one you want to add early on. Dual cast here would be like useless because it would be losing our plasma orb for no reason. But on a turn where you have like a ton of reason to use all that energy, you might want to evoke the plasma orb. Or like here, you know. Ball lightning, zap. Now the lightning's at the front and we can dual cast it for 16. But he's got like some very glaring weaknesses. Which you'll see. He's not excellent at drawing. Like Cool-Headed Plus is okay at drawing. It's actually quite good at drawing. And Compile Driver is quite good at drawing. And that's about it. Biased Cognition is normally... That's what we won our last run with. You can have 3 by default, but you can get stuff that upgrades it. So there's a Relic that gives you plus 3 slots. And there's Capacitor that gives you plus 2 or plus 3 slots if you upgrade it. So we add a Doom and Gloom. We fight the Slime Boss, which is all about AoE. You fight slimes. This card does damage to all enemies and also channels a Dark Orb, which you can evoke with Dual Cast to hit multiple enemies. Or hit one for a lot of damage. As expected. There's no more shops for a while, so do we want to add a Equilibrium for decent block? I say yes. You're gonna hop off. Later. See you later. Funk, you up? I'm also gonna upgrade Doom and Gloom. Normally you'd upgrade Zap. Plus because I've got a bunch of 2 costs, but I'm gonna make Doom and Gloom even better. Because we're gonna be playing it a lot anyway, so I'd rather have the thing that I'm gonna be playing all the time be better. Plus we have 4 energy, so I'm not really that concerned about energy in this deck right now. So here I'm going to use this, because this is 13 blocks. It gives him 2 strength, but overall we're still saving 11 health out of playing that there. Now dual cast. I don't know, he can be a little... The defect can be a little confusing if you haven't played him, but if you play a couple of runs with him, you can figure it out pretty quickly. The worst was when they literally just added him to the game, and like, I had no idea what any of the cards did, or what they wanted to do in the deck. And since then they've actually removed and changed a bunch of cards on him, so he's quite different to how he was at launch. Recursion's not an amazing card, but I have a Dark Orb. Recursion means I can evoke the Dark Orb, and I'll put a copy of it at the back. So I can have this big Dark Orb that does like 50 damage, and then loop it back around again with Recursion. Actually, I'm going to make this free over Zap, because I don't think I'm going to be playing Zap all that often with all these Dark Orb things I'm doing. Hello, Frank. Also, Recursion is nice with Plasma, I suppose. Well, if I'd have known we were going to get this, I would have taken Doubt there and removed it immediately. That event we had with the weird, like, slug thing gives you a ton of gold, but also gives you a curse, so you don't normally want to take it. Unless there's, like, a shop coming up immediately, in which case it's fine to take it, because you can remove it. The real cost of the card at that point is that you aren't removing a strike, which can be very bad. I don't think in this deck it matters, though. We've already removed a ton of strikes. So this and this are both really good. Electrodynamics is one of the best AoE cards in the game. Just does an insane amount of damage. It used to be even better, I think. I think it used to be lightning would hit the same target multiple times or something, which was pretty bonkers. Electrodynamics or Capacitor. Capacitor would let us have more stuff and keep this Dark Orb going, but I'm going to take Electro because it makes the second floor very easy. Or it can make it very easy, if you're lucky. So we have like 2 very good AoE. Some might say we have too much AoE. I would say that's not incorrect. You haven't played Defect since he was added, because the adding broke your version. Did you pay for your version of Slay the Spire? Because I've had no problems with my, like, Steam one. What are you doing? Stop that. So here we can Recursion to put the Dark Orb back at the back. Or we could dual cast to do 24. I'm actually going to dual cast to do 24. It's not that amazing of a thing right now. Yes, but it broke anyway, so I don't know. That is weird then. God, Electrodynamics is so good. So we can hit end turn here, or we can like play anything and they die. Take fruit juice. We can drink it whenever we want, so we don't have to do that now. And I think buffer's fine, right? We have a lot of energy concerns though. Empty Cage our last 2 strikes, or we could take Coffee Dripper with no way to gain health back. That seems pretty scary. I think I'm just going to remove our strikes. Like, we have energy. It's not that big of a deal. We have enough energy to get set up. That's like where most of the concern is, I guess. Meteor Strike costs 5 because it gives you a bunch of plasma out of it. So if you can play it... like that was pretty good. If you can play it... I might be able to do it in a different order. It'll give you a ton of energy just for playing it. Play that, seems alright. What's the best orb? There isn't a best orb. This isn't like Pokemon or whatever. You don't go, hey look, I just found Orbamon, and get all excited. You go, oh, my deck could use some Frost. Hey look, a card that gives me Frost. Ah, my deck could use some Lightning. Hey look, some Lightning. Ah, my deck could use blah 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 blah. My favourite. I think Dark Orbs are really fun. Because you can get them up to stupid damage and then just go boop. There goes the boss. Apotheosis is like a pretty good card. I think I might click on it. The other thing to say is that Capacitor is also really good, as is oh, I don't need to remove a defend. I'm going to click on Apotheosis. It seems like pretty decent. Yeah, so this event loses a relic and gives you a relic. Empty Cage, so there's some relics that only do something upon picking them up. So Empty Cage, we've already seen its effect. Right now it's just an icon. So this is just It's just a free little gift. They like plus max HP ones are free as well, because they just give you plus max HP when you pick them up. So you can just, like, the relic's useless after that point. You can just do whatever you want with it. Here I'm good at equilibrium. I'll try and get this Dark Orb up pretty high in this fight. We'll see how it goes. I could just recursion it and put it back at the start, I guess. You know what, actually, we'll just use electrodynamics and kill the enemy, I think. Doesn't seem like the worst idea. This makes it more like to find res, by the way, so here's like a Meteor Strike, but I don't think we want it. It's a good card, or it can be a good card, but I don't think we need it. Oh, we also have like a charge battery or two in this deck, don't we? So we have even more energy than I'm suspecting. Snecko Skull is really good. The one that lets you have a bunch of poison, right? It's really good with like a lot of things. It's very fun. Poison can be really good, yeah. We don't have much frost, but I don't think that's a concern right now. I think we're gonna make Apotheosis cheaper. Usually not the worst upgrade in a finished deck like this. Guess we hold on to recursion for next turn. Oh, by the way, Dark Orbs always target the lowest health enemy, and Lightning will hit anyone randomly. So if they're the if we had a Lightning now, we'll always hit the Mystic, because the Mystic's on less health than the Centurion. Usually you kill the Centurion first, but all the Lightning went over there, and we have buffer, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, saying that, we did just take 10. Maybe I should have been more concerned. I would like some focus, if possible. Any focus will be good. What are you doing? 6 times 2. Might as well. Electro would be nice here. There's Electro. Oh well. We're gonna lose a buffer to 1 damage. That happens. Do you want 2 Doom and Glooms for this boss fight? I'm going to take 2 Doom and Glooms for this boss fight. I don't think we have enough. If we're not going to get focus, I think having 2 of those is going to help more than it hurts. Ah. I'm going to say we want to save 14 health with this. We don't have much health right now. Just do our hand against next turn. Upgraded a Darkness is kind of like having focus, so we might go for that instead. Oh, we have Apotheosis, so it will probably always be an Upgraded Darkness. Upgraded Darkness is really good. Because first of all, the Dark Orb it evokes is good by default. but like it makes every dark orb you have in your pool better, which is very good. I'm not too concerned about blocking, by the way, because we had buffer. So block wouldn't have done anything. I think we want hologram. We have things, so I was okay with losing the health though. We have the pillow. So we do get upgraded darkness in this fight, which is nice. Just gonna toss this away for now. Wanted to try and get some better potions. I don't think we're actually that suited to this fight right now. I'm gonna leave buffer there as well, because it might save us against his big attack later. Well, that's I wanted that, if I'm honest. And that as well. You took the 2 cards I really wanted. I don't appreciate that very much. Can I have it back, please? I just wanted you to hit one of these enemies. You hit them both equally. That's not cool. What are you doing? A lot. If we do it in this order, it means we'll get to recursion our block orb. I don't want to take a ton of damage, so I will just do that. So you're hyper beaming the turn after this, I think. Oh, I was hoping there would be a Doom or a Darkness Plus. You have to go now. Alright, Horochow. I'm probably ending after this turn. Oh, look at this. I'm probably ending after this run, even. Perfect turn to draw buffer on. Enemy will do no damage. Good night, Horochow. Bring back Darkness Plus. I believe that was the correct order. Now we just want a bunch of dual casts. I don't know if there's a definition for a bunch, but that seemed pretty good. On the dual cast front. Nice, alright. Don't need any of those. I think Runic Pyramid is okay. I think Busted Crown isn't what we want because we want focus. Astrolabe is fine. We could get rid of our defense. I'm going to take the Pyramid though. I think it would help. I think Equilibrium on more turns would have helped a lot there. We can hold on to like our dual casts and recursions and stuff with it. Nice. So like loops and things would be nice now. Keeping in mind we can hold on to cards. It's more important to get buffer out there than it is to play Electro, I think. There's Loop. That's one of the cards I wanted. 2 Normality, we can immediately remove 1. And then the other one would be stuck in our hand. I guess it wouldn't, but I think we just take I Am Awake. Or I Am War, even. We have Apotheosis as well, which upgrades everything without that downside from before. Yes, we do this. It's a lot of damage. That's a lot of block. Oh, we had Apotheosis, yeah. Of course. Oh, that was a burn. Ooh. Healing is nice. I'll take 2 holograms. I think we want Incense Burner or Capacitor or both. I guess we can take both. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Might help us live on the boss. Get the max health. Oh yeah, you have the low health, technically. Wait, I misplayed this. You keep hitting, don't you? We now just want to play, like, a lot of powers to get our health back. How many powers left? I don't think we do we? Another loop. Ooh, data disk. That's some of the focus we wanted. Just want Electro now, I think. No point in hitting them. Are we ever going to draw Electrodynamics? Hey, New Paris. Oh, there it is. Considering Barrage. You got a heckin' Anthem ad again. The one where it's just like a guy laughing for 5 seconds. and leaves you thinking, what is this game? Without any more thought than that. Because I certainly didn't think, man, I want to play that. I just thought, what? What the heck? I wonder if that was a turn to speed part. Probably not, right? There's just scripted cutscenes for 30 seconds and the guy laughing at the end. Oh, I've only ever had Anthem adverts that are like a few seconds long. And it's just like dong dong ah ha 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 ha. And you're like, okay, Mr. Anthem, it's time to stop. I don't know what your game is, but it scares me. Stop this. Now you know everything about the game, we'll buy it. I'm pretty sure it's single player, right? You see, these are the things that make it perhaps not the best marketing campaign. I have no idea what that game is, but I don't have no interest in finding out. Seems to me like a bad thing. Could be wrong though. Do you have any more powers? The only thing you know about Anthem is that it's really mediocre and there's no reason to play it because Warframe exists. I also don't know what Warframe is, I'll be honest. I have no idea. I know people like it. Is it like mechs? You fly around in mechs and you're like, hell, yeah, this is cool. I wish there was a game by another company that was just like this, but slightly worse. That would make me happy. What are you doing? Warframe is a game. Is that true? How can I believe you? I thought it was a lifestyle. We're dead because I'm stupid. Should have killed him last turn. Oh well. Yeah, we have a lot of health. It's fine. Wouldn't have minded a ancient potion. I don't know if any of them showed up, and I just didn't see. This block's 22. That seems okay. It's all you need to know. Oh, okay. That's exciting. Take a lot of damage this turn. I don't think we're going to win this. It just seems really, really hard. Like, we don't really make any block. Oh wait, we have incense burner. Maybe we'll be fine. We just need to like block a lot, don't we? This dual cast isn't going to kill this enemy. Damn. There was no point in playing dual cast because it would have just killed Decker. Oh well. We might have been able to win that one, but my brain's kind of shut off. It's like midnight. Oof. Oh well. Thank you for watching the stream tonight. I'm going to end it there. It's been over 3 hours and I'm tired. And I want to go to bed. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you all on Sunday with Pokemon. Pokemon Heart Gold. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you all on Sunday. Have a nice evening or whatever it is you're up to. That was a great 7 minutes. Sorry, New Paris. It's late, man. It's very late. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. Good night.